Thank you very much for joining me for today's Montana Teacher Librarian Digital Media Blast number 6. Again, I'm Colette Bartow. I'm wearing my Office of Public Instruction School Library Specialist hat for this afternoon's brief presentation and discussion. The purpose of the Digital Media Blast is to help us share ideas, best practices, and have discussion of some topics that come up frequently as I visit with teacher librarians, school administrators, and other educators. I have just a couple of slides with information on our topic, which today is deeper learning and the school library. If you'd ever like to co-present on a topic, let me know. I'd love to add other voices to this series. You can add to this session throughout with your comments and questions. If you are on the Google Hangout and not on the Montana Teacher Librarian Google site, you can hover over the left side of your screen and you can see useful links that I'll refer to in the showcase icon, or post questions in the questions and answers, and we'll be able to look at those as we go along. You can also use the chat to pose questions as well. As always, you can view or share the recordings of this session at any time via the Montana Teacher Librarian Google site. There's a PDF of the slides for each of the presentations posted to the site. You can also sign up for this whole series as a Montana Digital Professional Learning Network course that you can watch and interact with for OPI renewal units. If you watch the whole series and engage in some discussion questions, you can earn 5 renewal units. So learn and earn those units at your own pace and for free. As you can see, we have 3 more sessions scheduled before June. The topics are not always set in stone, so if you want to propose a topic, please do. Just get in touch with me. And also, you can use the speaker, propose a topic speaker form on the Google site. So with that introduction, let's go ahead and get on with our topic, which is deeper learning and school libraries. The origin for this topic is really my reading of a book called Deeper Learning by Monica Martinez and Dennis McGrath, and also a new companion to that, which is a Deeper Learning Planning Guide. Monica and Dennis McGrath studied 8 schools around the country of different configurations, sizes, and they came up with basically 6 principles that these highly successful schools shared. As I read the book and I visited with Monica in particular, it seemed clear to me that in any school, the library can be the catalyst for deeper learning for all students. Monica will be presenting at the Montana Behavioral Initiative Summer Institute this year in June in Bozeman. None of these principles is an off-the-shelf program, and this does not comprise kind of a checklist to success. But I'll show you on the following slides. These are the big ideas that can help drive the changes needed for students to have the best opportunities to learn and succeed. These are the first 3 of 6 of these principles around deeper learning. The mastery of core academic content, I see from the library's perspective as really related to collection development. Collection development is key to supporting students in their mastery of core academic content. With robust digital and physical collections of resources that are accessible 24/7, students can always be learning and connected to support for their academic success. Critical thinking and problem solving, these are really the essential learning expectations and heart of our library media and information literacy curriculum. Teacher librarians are the resident experts in teaching, modeling, and assessing student expertise in these essential skills and habits. Collaboration is, I think, a topic that's near and dear to all of our hearts. Teacher librarians are uniquely positioned to model and support collaboration for students. We collaborate with classroom teachers, administrators, and community members regularly in the course of our work. You can use these opportunities to show students why and what collaboration looks like. We can also, through providing access to digital communication tools and the library space, provide students with a place for collaborative work. There'll be more on collaboration next month in our next digital media blast. Effective communication is a really interesting part of these principles, and I see school libraries as being a forum, a collecting place. Effective communication is all about how school libraries can be a forum and collecting place for student work. We can arrange for presentations, displays, and space for students to be able to practice and communicate. And sometimes it's the teacher librarian who can sometimes just give in-time feedback as students are working on assignments, projects, or presentations. So communication, to go back to the beginning, is, sets the library as that place to be the forum for that effective communication to take place. With self-directed learning, teacher librarians support students in this as a natural part of how we do business. We often work with students one-on-one, and with feedback and resources we provide, we can encourage students as independent learners. Isn't this really what we mean when we commit ourselves to support lifelong learning? An academic mindset is critical. In some ways, the teacher librarian can be that impartial or unbiased voice that says to each kid, I know you can do it. We aren't anchored in a classroom or a particular set of content expectations, but we are able to encourage students in ways that can help students see their potential rather than the limitations of assignments or a lack of background knowledge. We helped develop that academic mindset through our ability to give those students the kind of personalized feedback and give them the encouragement to really succeed. So I'd like you to think about and consider these 6 principles and how they fit with your vision and mission for the school library program. Here's another way to look at how the teacher librarian and school library program can help deliver deeper learning. You can decide where you can be most effective in connecting with classrooms, whether that's within the library, across the school, or into the community. As you look at this within the classroom, our connection can really be that teacher librarian makes sure that every teacher has working knowledge of the resources that can be brought to bear within a classroom or within a content area. With the library, definitely with the physical resources that we have, both the facility and information, we can support students in digging deeper to learn and to grow in these unique learning situations. As a school, the teacher librarian needs to be part of that wider school community, planning for deeper learning opportunities really across grade levels, programs, and any particular content area. We can be champions for deeper learning for all students because the teacher librarian works with all students and all staff across the school community. And of course, with the home and community, as we look at examples, and as I considered the examples that are explained and kind of fleshed out in the book Deeper Learning, that connection to community is really important, providing access not just to the school library collections and resources, but helping being a connector to program or project-based learning opportunities, internships, connecting to those experts in our community. So think about what is your entry point in talking about deeper learning with the whole school environment and beyond. What is your entry point for sharing deeper learning principles? As I said, we're moving along quickly here with these ideas, but, and this is one of the tools that's available in the Deeper Learning Planning Guide, which is a free online tool. You see the direct link on the screen in front of you. But this is a way to help you organize your thoughts about deeper learning and how the library already contributes to those deeper learning outcomes. If you've already watched the Digital Media Blast number 4 on vision and mission from a couple months back, you might already be thinking about these connections between what school libraries do and deeper learning principles. You can use this graphic organizer to reflect on how you're already supporting deeper learning outcomes through your school library program. You may be surprised at how much you are already engaged with deeper learning outcomes. If you see some gaps, this may lead you to start thinking about what you can do, whether it is collaboration, which is next month's topic, or communication. Begin to think about and discuss with some other librarians, teachers, and administrators how the school library can play a role in elevating student success through deeper learning principles. I have a list of additional resources that you might want to take a look at, or even, copy these citations and share them with your fellow staff or building or district administrators. Certainly, the book Deeper Learning: How 8 Innovative Public Schools Are Transforming Education in the 21st Century is a great resource. And the planning guide, which is online, that actually can serve as a way to do a book study on that. I mean, those are two resources, but if you follow the hashtag Deeper Learning on Twitter, or even search for Deeper Learning in our magazine databases, you'll see that there's a wealth of resources organized around this idea of deeper learning. I will say that there aren't as many, that are specific to school libraries, and so that's why I wanted to bring this topic to have all of us here in Montana think about how school libraries do contribute to providing deeper learning opportunities for our students. And again, feel free to copy these citations and share them with your staff, or share them out in other ways if you have a newsletter or a PLC within your school. So, as I said, this book was kind of a catalyst for me thinking about the connection to school libraries, and I really encourage you to take a look at the Deeper Learning Planning Guide online. It's a really neat interface, and it was supported by the Hewlett Foundation, and so that's why it's free and available online. So check out these. They are linked in the showcase that you might see on the side of your screen. And you can also, like I said, just copy that link and take a look at it from there. Okay, why don't I go ahead, and as always, you're welcome to send me an email if you're planning on, using this within the Montana Digital Professional Learning Network course that I have posted. That will, this will be up and available very shortly. So I will move right on ahead. Couple of things just to remind you about connecting through the different listservs that we have for the school libraries. You can visit the Google site that I have, and certainly think about resources that the Montana Library Association shares as well. We have a conference coming up in April. Join the Montana Ed Chat, which happens every Tuesday night. And this is why this is in big bold letters. As of next Tuesday, I'll be sending out a monthly newsletter, and you can subscribe to that newsletter by going to the link on the page that you see here, or going to the OPI website and clicking on our subscriptions link on the OPI homepage. So look for that next week, and I look forward to hearing back from you about how you like it. Thank you very, very much for your time this afternoon. Don't hesitate to be in contact. You see my email address on the screen. Go ahead and use that. And thanks again for spending some time and thinking about deeper learning as we begin to get into the season of planning and looking ahead to even the next school year. So thanks very much, and we'll see you soon.